Welcome to Trade Talk, the podcast where construction pros connect, share, and grow. Brought to you by Contractors Connect, this show dives into real-world issues facing today's builders on and off the job site.
Whether you're swinging a hammer, running a crew, or scaling a business, we've got the insights, stories, and expert tips to help you level up in the building industry.
I'm Sarah White.
And I'm Erin Bacher. And together, we'll be talking shop with industry leaders, tradespeople, and innovators who are shaping the future of construction.
Let's get to work. This is Trade Talk. Welcome back to Trade Talk, the podcast where we help you grow a better business one conversation at a time. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Erin.
And I'm Kelly.
And I'm Lindsay. And today we're talking about something that every business on the Emerald Coast should be thinking about, your New Year marketing strategy.
Absolutely. New Year is a great time for bubbles. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. But it's also a great time of year that homeowners are thinking about resetting. People are thinking about resetting their health, their homes, and it's a great time for people in the building industry to start ramping up and marketing their services.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I always say that January is like the new spring clean. Like, Are people still spring cleaning? No, I think January, you get all that Christmas stuff put away.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all you want is white. You know, just like empty spaces and just kind of a clean out. So that's a time that people are like, what can I do to make my house feel newer, cleaner, better?
Fresher.
Yeah,
yes.
So let's translate that to your business and your marketing plan for the year.
Absolutely.
So before we get into industry-specific ideas, let's talk about things that every business should be doing regardless of your industry. Things like reviewing this year's wins and losses. That's super important. We should be doing that throughout the year, but we should really hone in on, at the end of the year, on the things that worked and the things that we want to carry into the next year.
Well, at the end of the year, it's a good time to look at what worked well, what didn't, and what should we change next year.
Yeah, maybe January is a little more real talk internally.
Yeah.
And everyone should go ahead and schedule this now. Like right when we get back for the new year, an internal meeting where we look at everything.
Yeah,
and
right.
we see the positive, but we also see areas for improvement. And then we make goals of when we're going to fix them.
Yeah, and on that note, let's start mapping out your Q1 content because that's something, it's so easy to fall behind. And if you just get ahead of it, especially for the quarter, then we can have a great start to the year.
Yeah. And going back to a podcast that we filmed about marketing and tools and tips and tricks, we talked a lot about remembering past clients and reconnecting with them. A lot of times they get forgotten until you need that business again or until they need something. And we can't wait till that happens. We have to re-engage with them. We have to make sure at the end of the year, our client database that we've built throughout the year is clean and ready. And we use that in a really, constructive and productive way.
Right. And, on that topic, we encourage everybody to send out holiday gifts. But if you maybe missed the holidays, it was too busy, it was too crazy, it's not too late to send a Happy New Year gift or message or something out.
I mean, at least at the beginning of the year, tell everybody what is to come. This is the month that everybody is looking forward. What's going to happen? So maybe you have a new maintenance program coming out. Maybe it's new events that you're offering. I guess now I started thinking about us. But, I mean, utilize that time everybody's ready to plan. Everybody's ready to kind of get the year started off right. Make sure that they're doing it with you.
Yeah, absolutely, Erin. And that leads us kind of to our next topic, which I mentioned that we would be deep diving into, and that's more of these, these specific industries and ideas that we've thought about that could really help your marketing plan, even at the end of the year, every year. I mean, These are things that should be built into your marketing plan on a 365-day basis, and you rinse and repeat every year.
All right, so let's dive in industry by industry on what you should be promoting right now. We're hitting the road. Contractors Connect is headed to Daphne, Alabama. We're excited to break into this new market, and we want you to join us on Thursday, January 29th for our Contractors Connect pop-up. More details will be coming soon, and sponsorships are currently available. Contact us for details.
Okay, so let's start with cleaning companies, since we already mentioned that January is the month of clean open spaces and white
This really is your season. So it's time to get some content out there. And a couple of ideas that I have are resetting your home. So there's a lot of content that can be done around that. And also, maybe a quarterly cleaning membership or time to kind of promote some specials.
That's a great idea because I personally have my housekeeper come every single week, and she's there right now. Thank you. But quarterly is a great option for people who just need to have that deep clean.
reset.
Yes, a deep clean. Oh my gosh, we're talking my language. I also thought about something that I want to do in the new year is have all of my windows cleaned.
Yeah.
Inside and outside.
Yep.
I get a lot of salt air and my windows just don't stay clean. So
I have a lot of
that's
fingerprints.
yes, that's a great or bugs.
Yeah.
That's a great opportunity.
It's
for
funny
window
you said that. I was just thinking about that for our business, my other business, and I did a deep dive into people in the area that do that type of thing, and I realized we need a Contractors Connect member that does exterior washing.
I'm just going to
and
say it.
window
I don't know
cleaning.
if this is in the rules of Trade Talk. Sarah looking at me. Can we zoom in on Sarah right now?
There are no rules.
Pink's window
I
washing.
see that all the time. I don't want my windows washed, but I want them to come.
They are killing it
They
with
are.
marketing. I mean,
are.
sorry, I don't. Maybe they should sponsor this episode.
That's a free
Yeah.
shout out.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's window washing.
every time I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, I actually like washing windows. I'm a weirdo, and I love cleaning. It's my way of if I'm doing a deep clean, something's probably going on in here.
Yeah.
But I would love for them to come. I mean, do they play music? It seems real fun.
We'll have to.
It's just because it's pink. I mean,
I'm into
it's
it.
fresh.
It works.
It's great marketing.
Yeah. All right.
So cleaning companies, carpet cleaning companies, this is your moment.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is your moment.
And take an opportunity to post before and afters because people always
yeah.
want to see your work product. And, I think that that's something that is super simple that anybody can do.
There's a lot of cleaning companies on TikTok, and it's kind of addictive
It is
to watch.
fun to watch
fun to
them.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it kind of started during COVID. I mean, maybe it didn't start, but it really ramped up during COVID. Go Clean Co. Do you follow that one? She's out of Canada.
Yeah.
But she made these cleaning social media channels.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that was a thing?
It's so interesting to watch. All right, so speaking of cleaning, an area of our house that needs regular cleaning, but not everybody remembers to schedule this, which is where we're going to move on to HVAC companies.
Yes.
January is a great time for you to offer air quality and duct cleaning services, packages, like you said, memberships or loyalty programs that you can run throughout the year where people are coming back to you to get that done on a regular basis. January is a great time to pitch tune-ups to all of your HVAC systems. We all live in Florida. We know that we are running the heat a
In
lot.
the morning, and the air in the
Yes,
afternoon.
and and January is just a great time where there's not necessarily a whole lot going on that those things can't be taken care of. And those home maintenance things are just so important for the value of your, whether it's a commercial building or a residential building, that those are super important things to do. And January is a great time to remember those, but sometimes we need the companies to remind us of that through their marketing campaigns.
Right.
Yeah, another content idea for, I guess, HVAC companies would be installing smart thermostats.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I would totally buy into that if I saw an ad for that.
The duct cleaning thing, again, I'm kind of a psychopath, but I'm so into that. I haven't had that done.
Yeah, well,
but I want to do that so bad. But I had the renovation. I had some drywall work done for the mini reno show. More to come. And I feel like my house is full of dust. So I think that a great marketing idea would be for renovators or drywall companies or whoever to work together.
absolutely.
With these HVAC
It's part of their
things.
service. Yeah.
Yes. We'll do all the work and then whoever.
And the same goes for cleaning companies.
Yeah.
For
Because at the
sure.
end of construction, you just have that built in.
Post-construction cleans. Because I know a lot of these residential cleaners want to step into the commercial construction world and do post-construction cleans because those are big jobs for them. So that's a perfect time to partner.
But even with renovations.
Yeah.
I feel like we see
Just construction period, yeah.
Yeah. But are people packaging in cleanings to renovations. I haven't seen it, but they should.
Or
it's
maybe
messy.
sometimes in a roofing situation.
We have a few more industries that we're going to talk
That's a different
about.
story. Good idea.
Well, we have some more industries that we're going to talk about, but on the note of collaboration, all of these industries have avenues where they could be packaging and collaborating with other companies.
Yes.
No homeowner is going to turn away a turnkey package to do all of these things, whether it's a homeowner or even a business. I mean, commercial property owners need to be thinking about these things too, because their assets are just as important as residential homes, and all of these services can be used at all of those. Offices, cleaning during the holidays to have it fresh for your employees when you come back is huge. Yeah. I mean, that's a great time to do that when everybody's gone for the holidays, the office is empty. Get these people in there.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a great segue to roofing.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, let's say that there was a leaky skylight in your bathroom and it needed to be repaired and it kind of like fell through.
Right.
And there was just a huge mess in your bathroom.
Right. I'll provide the image to our producer.
There could easily be a cleaning service that's kind of like packaged in.
Right.
So everybody needs to work together.
Or like a, when you're up on the roof, you then see your gutters. So
Yes.
a gutter roof cleaning.
Well, especially at the end of the winter season, I know we've got so many leaves falling and acorns and everything.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's skip to landscaping, and then Erin will come back to more roofing specific ideas. I know we were talking about cleaning as it pertains to those ideas, but you made a great segue to landscaping and lawn care. So let's go there.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of landscapers and they sleep on January.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of your work may not be being done in
disappear.
January.
Yeah. What do you
mean
But your
sleep?
marketing should
They are on
absolutely be
vacation.
pushed heavy in January. That is when people are thinking about what are their plans for their year, what are their budgets for the year, how can they build in your services into what they have going on. So you might not be as active.
But that's when you're sitting at home and you're looking out the window and thinking, how can I spend some money?
I need pine straw. And matter of fact, I'd like to have it refreshed 4 times a year and not think about it.
I wonder if there's any kind of incentive. If there isn't, maybe there should be. I mean, I know landscaping companies can be really slow in January. That would be a really great time to, like, I mulch.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good time to get mulch or pine straw when they're not so busy.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Offer some kind of discount for that kind of service in January, and maybe you won't be so slow.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Erin, let us know about what you think about roofers.
Well, you put me on the spot here. So I think I can tell you what we've done before, and I probably should come up with some fresh ideas too, and maybe I'll come up with them while I'm talking. But we did at Specialty Roofers a new year, new roof campaign at some point. And it was years ago, so I don't exactly remember what the discount was or what the incentive was, but it was, you get this blank discount if you sign a contract anytime during the month of January.
Okay.
And so it encouraged people to start the process of getting their, free estimate.
Right.
But then to go ahead and do it.
And honestly, that could translate to so many other industries because January is a slow time for so many businesses, like we just said with landscapers. If you offer some kind of a discount for signing on in January, that's a great way for you to keep your revenue flowing.
Yeah. 100%. And they didn't have to have the roof done in January. They just needed to sign the agreement. And then it kept, our workflow through those February, March, April months. Busy. So
Well, and kind of, thinking ahead a little bit, I know we're talking about New Year's right now, but there's a lot of businesses too that people, when they get their tax returns, that they can start planning of this is, I need a new roof. I need a new AC or whatever.
Yeah. And another thing that if you do offer financing within your company, it's a good time to push it. Yeah. Because people might be, organized people. Yeah. I'm not saying I necessarily think this way, but I hope to God my husband does. But like you may be thinking, okay, what do we need to get done this year, whether we want to or not?
Yeah.
And what are our options? So
Speaking of organized people, not you.
I was It's like, what? She looked at me like, I was like, am I about to have to perform?
Let's speak to the home organizers right now. I think this is probably one of Sarah's
great
favorite
segue.
types of people.
Yeah,
So-
I just had somebody come in and organize my daughter's closet because I have done it so many times and it just really makes me angry. And it makes me happy now that she did it to walk in and it's all refreshed and clean. I've had people work on my closet, my guest room closet, which is also my closet, my pantry, my kitchen. I love having somebody come in, and sometimes her name's Erin.
I was about to say, let's be honest with ourselves. That sometimes it's me. I have rules. Like, you can't be in the room.
Yeah.
So I don't get invited every time.
Well, I like everything to be organized, but have you seen those memes where it's like you start cleaning out the closet and next thing you know, you're sitting on the
worse.
floor with a tiara on your head and remembering why you bought this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's always nice to bring somebody else in because they have no emotional connection to anything that you have. They'll be ruthless.
I don't
Some of
even
those
have emotional
shows are
connections to my own things.
Yeah.
So she's
She
like,
doesn't, which is why in the springtime, when it's time to wear white jeans, she will say, I don't have any because I gave them all away last year.
yeah, but there's time for, somebody's enjoying those jeans
They
somewhere.
are.
They are.
That's true.
If you're in the construction industry and your marketing feels more like a punch list than a plan, it might be time to call in the pros. At Bespoke Consulting, we help contractors and construction businesses get noticed with branding that builds trust, websites that convert, and marketing strategies that actually move the needle. Want to grow your business without wasting time or money? Start with Bespoke. Learn more at bespokeconsulting.com.
So back to content that home organizers in particular could post during this time. I would say, any kind of refresh packages for the new year is going to sell and be appreciated by viewers.
And this is especially where the before and after pictures are so key.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
is like really, they should just be ramping up now because January is your Super Bowl.
Yes, and I feel like pantry organization in that particular
I've done
industry
that, yeah.
is such, this is where everyone's deciding they're all of a sudden going to be this different person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to exercise.
Yep.
Yeah.
It won't last long. Jump on that opportunity in January. And you had a really good idea for an organizer, design your year.
Yeah.
And thinking like where you could do some kind of consultation in January and they could think about like all the things that you could do to get
and
your
maybe
year
even
organized.
set you up kind of on a quarterly basis and come in and do different parts of your home.
Exactly.
So it's not so overwhelming. all
Yeah,
the time.
because even though your home has been organized, you maybe haven't changed.
Yeah.
And so
That happens sometimes, Sarah, doesn't it?
so you need somebody to come in and like do a little reset.
right.
Every
Every once
month.
in a while.
Doesn't necessarily need to be every month, but yeah.
Okay.
Often.
Our next target audience, interior designers.
Oh, yes.
In January, I decide that I need to redesign my house.
Yeah, I need new furniture.
Once we get all of those Christmas decorations down,
Yeah.
everything looks different. It feels different. And
It does.
it's a
It looks so
it's
empty.
a psychological twist
Yes.
that you think you
Yeah.
need, and some of us do. I mean, that is the time.
Yeah, I do.
But whether you need it or not, interior designers should be capitalizing on that feeling and making
Absolutely.
us think that we need
Yeah.
it all redone.
Well, when you're pulling out your decorations that you had put away during the holidays, sometimes it's like, should I even
Yeah.
put this back out?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Also, how does this translate to the short-term rental market in our area?
Well, this is a slow time, and this is when the interior designers can be going in and refreshing
better
those
hurry up.
properties. Yeah, like
Because spring break is coming.
right. Yeah, get it all refreshed and ready.
One of the other things that interior designers can build into their content is not necessarily services, but things that people are interested in. Color of the year, resource
predictions.
trends, links to things that are trending or that are the happening thing for the new year. I mean, that's really
What's
where
it, like
interior
this
designers
or that,
can come in.
or out or in.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is that maybe we're not all ready to pull the trigger on an interior designer right now, but this is a time where we're all feeling like we want to refresh. So share mood boards, share your ideas so that you are fresh and in their minds when they are
when
ready
the time
to.
comes.
Yeah.
And this is also a good time for the interior designers to kind of promote content for partnerships. So, a lot of builders want to work with an interior designer because they don't want to have to make selections and that sort of thing. And it is a slower time for builders as well. And so, maybe they're scrolling on the gram and they will see your content and be like, hey, this would be a good fit for me for the year.
Yeah. Well, speaking of builders, Lindsay, you're well-versed in this area. What ideas do you have for builders?
You know what I thought while you're getting your thoughts together, Lindsay, is that for builders, a past client check-in would be a great thing to do in January. Are they looking for remodels? Do they have small things that they want to do in their house?
Yeah.
Or are they looking to build a new home?
For sure. And going back, I think, to gifting in particular, I know, holidays are obviously always heavy hit, but I really think it's impactful to hit people during the weird holidays. So like the New Year, or even we've sent in the past something like around spring break that's kind of like summer oriented, just to get fresh in their minds, like you said, because you never know. I mean, a lot of the people we build for in this area is heavy in vacation homes and that sort of thing. So we build a lot of second homes, and if they've worked with us in the past, they usually want to come back. And so it's a good time to approach those clients and get in their face again.
Want to grow your network and your business? Join Contractors Connect, the go-to networking group for professionals in the building industry. For just $400 a year, members get 4 complimentary meetup tickets per year, a featured spot in our online directory, visibility at every Contractors Connect event, and more. Whether you're a contractor, vendor, or service pro, there's a place for you here. Join today at contractors-connect.com/memberships, and let's build something great together.
All right, so now that we've done a little bit of a deep dive with some of our ideas into industry specifics, and we talked at the beginning about things that all businesses can do, just to kind of recap a thought that I had. In December, your social media channels are going to be inundated with sales, Christmas specials, personal content. Everybody's sharing their Santa photos and their family dinners and those things. So our algorithms are backlogged. In January, a lot of that stops. People are busy, they're over it, they're overstimulated, they're overwhelmed, and they're ready just for a fresh slate. So that is your time to step in and really capitalize on the audience that you have by getting whatever your strategies are and whatever your marketing plan is in front of people.
And I would say just Q1 in general, because sometimes people do take a little social media break in January. So, but getting that content out there is going to pick up on the algorithm to then like post your content in front of more people when the time comes. So just really having a plan for Q1, like we've said in the past.
Those mailboxes get a lot less mail in January. That's a great time to have a postcard show up in somebody's mailbox.
You'll be receiving our events for the year in January, now that I think about it.
And guys, what we've been talking about with this packaging thing, we really just talked about what the Contractors Connect network should be. All of these industries that we've talked about, packaging things together and working together and having a cleaner come. We have all of those people within our network.
That's the point.
And that's the point, is that they're all working together and they're coming up with ideas where they can refer business, work with each other, and everybody can be successful.
Right. Promote each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Happy New Year.
All right. Well, we had a great year, and we will be sharing all about it with all of our followers. And we hope that you like and subscribe and do all the things. And we'll be back in January with even fresher and better content because we're always improving. And we're happy to have everyone along for the ride.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year. See you in 2026.
All right. We will see you next year. Thanks for tuning into Trade Talk, powered by Contractors Connect, where construction pros connect, share, and grow.
If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like and subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your crew.
Until next time,
Stay sharp,
stay safe,
and keep building.